Hello everyone, here we are on the ASCA League channel for the Coppin Amateur Series, Race 10 at Levi Strauss Speedway. We come in here past halfway through the season, and things are winding down for the first season of the Coppin Amateur Series. Let's get a look at your point standings as it rolls into Race 10. Logan Sanders still is on the top. Nia Deverett, Davey Johnson, Garrett Senor, they're in the next rows, and the guys in the back four, they really need to pick it up because time is running out for them at least. If you're outside the hundreds in points, I don't think you can claw your way back, but anything's possible. Still got 6 races left. Here are the starting lineup for today's race. Zach Rain and Conrad Cooper on the front row. Row 2, Megan Johnson and Chloe Baker, both drivers looking to start to work their way up in points. Row 3, Jack Porkins and Logan Sanders. Jack looking to have a good race, and Logan looking to keep his good races going. Row 4, Garrett Senor and Max Stein. Stein the highest part-time qualifier. Row 5, Davey Johnson and Jake Baskinger, 2 Toyotas. Row 6, Carson Bowers and Cody Smart, last week's winner. Row 7, Dan Klenick and Nia Deverett for Double T Motorsports. Row 8, August Eberhard and Reda Zischel. August moving up to the Penzel Pro Series next year. Reda not sure just yet. Row 9, Julio Caesar and Patrick Curtis. Row 10, Alan Eberhard making his debut, and Ben Gerhardt in the Davidson Motorsports entry, or Vincent Motorsports. Row 11, Andrei Popov and Eric Monaco making his first start for Red Stallion Racing. Row 12, Castle Radcliffe and Nick Vaquez. Row 13, Kevin Ulrich and Tanya Breyer. Tanya making another start. Good to see her back out on the track. And in the final row, row 14, Mackenzie Rustin and Brian Thompson. And that concludes your starting lineup. And here we go. Green flag is in the air as we race at Levi Strauss. Zach Rain got the better entrance into turn 1, and it carried through turns 2 and 3. Rain is going to lead the lap, and Conrad Cooper is in second. However, I think I see a caution flag on the track. Yeah, the caution is out. And we already have an incident. This is going into turn 1. It's going to involve Patrick Curtis, and he's going to get dumped right into the wall. And that is not something I would expect to see on the very first lap. But we are going to get back going green. Curtis, though, probably isn't too pleased with that incident. As we restart the race, Zach Rain continues to lead Conrad Cooper in second. No pit stops for that time by. Chloe Baker is up to third, and Porkins is looking at fourth on Megan Johnson. But for Zach Rain, Zach looking to get back into victory lane one earlier this year. See Jack Porkins looking also to get back to victory lane, but under different circumstances. Both of these drivers are down in points, but Jack is just looking for some luck, while Rain is just looking for an overall good day. Jack Porkins had new sponsorship for Allied this week, and HBO went to their teammate Eric Monaco making his debut. Eric coming down. Actually, there's some cars coming down pit road. Andrei Popov, and it looks like the 21 car of Patrick Curtis. Andrei looks like he got in the wall. I believe that was from a different incident, maybe on the first lap. Not entirely sure, but they're trying to make some repairs to Patrick Curtis's car. Jack has now gotten around Chloe Baker, but for Chloe, this is a good run for her. After the horrible start she had to the year, it's good to see her running up front again. She's 10th in points right now. You see Logan Sanders, her teammate, is the points leader. So definitely some high standards to live up to there. And Max Stein as well for Double T Motorsports. He's also been very consistent at making the races. We're actually on board Patrick Curtis in the 21 car as he comes out of pit road, being a real nuisance to Conrad Cooper and Jack Porkins, as he is going to be the one to hold him up. And oh, he's going to put Jack Porkins in the wall. And I don't think Jack is too appreciative of that. Chloe Baker is going to get the position, though, on Jack Porkins, as Chloe Baker now runs to the inside. Megan Johnson now is going to take a look, and Porkins has to be furious at Curtis at this point, as he is losing so much ground in time. And Curtis, you see, continues to hold up the 99 car, as now the leader of Zach Rain is getting a huge lead over the rest of the field. Garrett Senor, Porkins' teammate, is going to follow in behind Porkins as they both get around Curtis finally. And we are coming up to the halfway of this race. So you don't want to be losing too much time here earlier in the going. We haven't talked about our friend Cody Smart, who won last week. Cody making the first part-timer to win the race. Cody looking to back that up again with a win here. He is not in the worst of shape. He is in the top 14, but he needs to be a little bit higher up if he wants to contend for the lead. You see his teammate August Eberhard back there in the 14 car. Also, Eberhard has been kind of on a slope recently. He wants to try to make up some points here soon. Conrad Cooper has reeled in Zach Rain as he goes for the lead. On the right, you see your mid-race support and where everyone is running at the current point in the race. But it won't be without a caution, as the caution flag is going to wave. And it looks like we're going to have to see what this one's all about as the field takes the caution flag. I don't believe it was with Curtis. I saw him go by. Oh, but it has to do with Logan Sanders, your points leader. And that is going to be hugely detrimental to his points lead. He was 24 points ahead of Nia Deveritt coming into this race. Never mind, it is with Patrick Curtis. Oh no. And Curtis has had a run with the ASA League officials before, but that kind of looked like Sanders almost merged up a little bit. Oh, and Eric Monaco is going to hit, and that's what really did him in. And, oh boy, Eric Monaco in the HBO dodge. His day is not going to go off the way he liked it, and, well, that's going to end Eric Monaco and Logan Sanders' days. I don't believe there was any intent behind the 21, but he's definitely been a bit of a roadblock today. Green flag is out for Zach Rain, as he has led pretty much every single lap of this race. However, he's going to have to contend with the 21 and the 2, though. And the 2 is definitely going to make it hard on him, as Zach Rain is now fallen behind the 2. Andrei Popov, he had some right side damage, but it looks like they've gotten that beaten out. Rain is trying to lap the 21 and the 2 car. I mean, the 2. He's trying to get back on the lead lap after being 2 laps down after coming down pit road during that green flag set we saw early in the race. Here's Conrad Cooper, though. He fell back just a little bit, trying to get past Chloe Baker again. Baker trying to make a run at Rain. We already saw Logan Sanders get 2 victories. It would be really nice to see Baker at least try to come up with a win here. Baker hasn't had much success, but a win would definitely help. Megan Johnson and Garrett Sonor, they have been subpar drivers this season. Wood could really turn their seasons around as well. However, really shouldn't be saying subpar for Garrett Sonor. He's 4th in points right now. Here's Alan Eberhard, and I'm going to announce these 2 drivers together. Both of them are brothers, and they are running in the same vicinity, trying to get top 14s. Very good for the Allen's first race. Allen looking to follow August's footsteps and come up into that Cody Smart Racing Ford for full-time next season, while August Eberhard is going to DW Motorsports next season in the Pensacola Pro Series. So these brothers pretty much have their futures laid out for them, and currently they're showing why, as they're doing very well right now. Race Control is calling the 21 of the hauler after the race, and I believe just for overall, because he didn't do anything really bad recently. But definitely he is holding up the 9 car just a little bit. However, Chloe has not had the speed to be able to pounce on Rain yet. Baker looking to try to give Melee Motorsports the 3rd win, but look at Conrad Cooper. Cooper coming underneath. And Conrad Cooper, winless this year. He also wants to get a win. While Zach Rain, he has a win. If Rain could get 2 wins, that would be 3 wins for DBR Motorsports, a team that's very substandard, but somehow they're still getting wins. Rain is able to get around the 21 of Curtis, and he is pulling away with 2 laps to go. Coming to the final lap, I don't believe Cooper will have enough to get there. As white flag is out in the air, and Megan Johnson has put on a surprisingly hard charge up to 3rd. And Jack Porkins, after falling back so deep in the field early on, he is trying to charge up to a 5th place run. But for now, the checkered flag will wave, and Zach Rain will get his 2nd win of the season, tying the most with Logan Sanders. And the Weber Ford is going to drive into victory circle. A winner again for DBR Motorsports. Conrad Cooper's going to come up a little short, as well as the rest of the field. But congratulations to the Ford team of DBR Motorsports as they grab their 3rd win. Now, actually, they're the highest winning team in the series, despite their points positions right now. Down the list, I also want to say Davey Johnson, Red Official, very quiet days, but they'll get a top 10. And Cody Smart, he'll round out the day with a top 10. And some of our first-time starters, one of them crashed out, and Logan Sanders, though, is the big eye-opener for that 83 team. Crashing out, incredible points complications, as we see here. Nia Deverett, though, did not have a better day either. Nia slips to 5th after coming in here in 2nd. Davey Johnson's up to 2nd. Garrett Zenor up to 3rd, and Conrad Cooper jumps two positions up to 4th. And here are the final 4 drivers right now. Curtis, not sure if a penalty's coming towards him or not, but if you're 100 points out right now, I don't think there's much coming back for you. Anyways, that's all for now. The Copyright Amateur Series is signing out. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next race at the Old Spice Road Course.